Andy, Tyrone Taylor is just offensively on such a surge right now. What have you seen in his at-bats over the last few weeks?
It's a lot of confidence, a lot of belief, swinging with aggression, swinging with intent to do damage, not letting a bad swing impact his next swing. It's been fun to watch him. We'll get him out there next couple days against lefties too, so he's earned obviously more playing time, and he's been huge for us. The outfield defense as well is phenomenal. Unbelievable play for the throw to get Teoscar at second base, and then just some rangy catches out there as well.
Bullpen has been great all year. Senil Perez, one of the kind of unsung heroes. What did you see out of him today? What was he able to do when he came in there for those couple innings?
Yeah, he was a huge kind of midseason pickup. Our scouts identified and been the right kind of guy in every way. Really attacked the zone. Got a fastball south of Freddie Freeman's bat. We hadn't really been able to get him out most of the series, so that was impressive. And then just kind of the way he worked through. Those were 6 big outs for us. We needed them at that point in time. He really attacks. He's unafraid. It's been really good for us.
Tony?
What did you make of Peralta?
I thought there were a lot of foul balls. I thought there was great compete today. Just the at-bats drug on and on and on, and so it ends up less pitch efficient than we're hoping for, and I know he's hoping for. Thought the fastball had life. Thought we didn't do him any favors with the defense in his last inning of work. Definitely could have gotten a little bit deeper into the game had we done that. There was compete the entire time. That was seen. That was appreciated.
Abby?
Just what did you see in those third and fourth innings, and how much did those cost him, especially in terms of pitch count?
Yeah, anytime you don't make a play, it just runs up pitch count. Freddie Freeman can be one of the toughest guys in the game to punch. You see some of those at-bats that happen early in games. They kind of set tones for games. I think Christian Scott had one against Christian Yelich the other day, first inning, 10, 11, 12 pitch at-bats. We love them when we put those on guys on the other side. They're taxing, and that happened in the first and kind of set the tone that way. And then any defensive miscue after at-bats like that really shorten guys' outings. So he has a responsibility to cover first base. He knows that full well. JY didn't make the play there. Happens in baseball from time to time, but we can still do a number of things better. But it was good to go ahead and win that baseball game.
Tim?
What'd you make of that play by Weaver to end the 8th?
Crazy athletic. Going back to shortstop days for him, I think right there. That was really impressive. Impressive.
Good. Oh. David?
Andy, going into this final week before the deadline, there's obviously a number of players that could not be here after that. How hard is it to kind of navigate through this week just because, pieces you need to win could be gone, and just the mentality of the team as a whole as you're going through this?
Yeah, I think we're here today. We play to win a baseball game. We'll do the same thing tomorrow. If that means we're any more conservative with bullpen pieces at certain points in time, I think you have to ask those questions intelligently. If those guys are feeling great, they will still pitch, but we will be conservative to some degree to make good decisions for them, put them in a good position. I think we always do that from a medical staff perspective. We'd say largely healthy there this year, hope to continue to do so. But for us, it's just show up and win a baseball game. Thought the guys did a nice job battling back today. Get down after losing the first 2 of a series. It's good to punch back and go win that game.
Joel?
Andy, the Freddy Peralta you've seen, would you trust him to start a playoff game, and why?
I trust him because he is going to catch his rhythm and go dominate 5 or 6 innings, which is all you're ever looking for from a starter in a postseason situation. So he's a guy that has the track record, has the experience, has the stuff. It is going to continue to trend back towards what he's always been historically. And for us, we signed him because we trust and believe in him, and that hasn't wavered.
Very good. Thank you, Andy. Oh, Tim?
Sorry, I just wasn't sure if there was an update on Holmes after the bullpen session, if you got a clear plan for him yet.
I didn't catch it. That happened right before we went out for the game, so I didn't catch how he came out of that. Somebody would have flagged me if it wasn't good, so assume it was good, and we'll get that laid out here in the next 24 hours.
A lot of home runs this month for you. What do you attribute the hot streak to?
Just the hard work I've been putting in with the coaching staff. Been doing a good job of helping me build confidence and having a good game plan up there.
Have you made any major adjustments since coming off the IL? You have an OPS of over 1,000 since then.
Nothing too crazy, man. Just watching my teammates, trying to learn from them the best I can, and then just learning from the coaching staff. Nothing wild though.
In that situation with 2 men on, were you looking for anything in particular?
I was just trying to stay on time for a heater right there.
The hot streak comes just before the trade deadline. You're in your walk year. It's the traditional kind of player who gets.
I'm in my what year?
Walk year before free agency, right?
What's that? The walk year?
Yeah.
Walk here.
Oh, I never heard that before. That's dope.
You will be a free agent after the season. It's the kind of player who gets traded. Are you bracing for something this week?
No, I'm just bracing for each moment here, man. I'm trying to do my best to help the team win here. Not thinking anything of that at all, besides just being present.
Nice to finally get one against the Dodgers. They had beaten you all 5. Just can you talk about coming back?
Yeah, I mean, it was a big win. Our pitching staff did well of limiting damage, and we had some really good at-bats. My at-bat doesn't happen with 3 runs like that if Luis doesn't come off the bench and get that big walk. Sam crushed that ball, and it was cool to see. It was a good team win.
Have you thought at all about the trade deadline?
No, but when you say it right now, I feel like the first thing that comes to mind is just my family, but other than that, no.
Freddie, after that last start, you were kind of searching for answers. Did you feel like you found any coming into this one?
Yeah, especially how my fast on the dog was placing today. It reminds me a little bit about the best version of myself, and I feel comfortable with that.
So that being said, why do you think that the pitch count was run up so high today?
Some different great at-bats that they had against me, and I think 1 or 2 times I should make a better pitches that ended up being a base hit. But other than that, I think it was the good at-bat that they took against me.
Talk about those good at-bats. I mean, Freddie Freeman has been great all series. I mean, he's generally a pretty great player. Yeah, well, all career. But specifically those first couple at-bats against you, what was he able to do so well to keep those at-bats going?
Man, he's a great hitter, and he probably held this before, but he's probably my favorite player. Like, as a position player, he's amazing in all that he does. And it was unbelievable. I also went to check the iPad after that at-bat that he took against me, like how me and Torrens pitching, and how he was able to hit that double. It was crazy. I think that we did all that we had to do in that at-bat. But, Freeman being Freeman, nothing else that I can do.
Freddie, with your name being mentioned so much with the trade deadline coming up next week, is it tough to keep that stuff out of your mind as you try to go about your business and do what you need to do?
It is. Especially because I've been 3 here really good. My teammates, everybody here in the organization, they've been amazing. And, it's not easy to not think about it. But at the end of the day, it's business, and I have to understand that.
Don't put your head at all that this might have been your last start for the Mets. I mean, you don't know what's going to happen the next 6-7 days.
I don't know. I can hide that. I know it probably is, but I have to focus and keep giving the best of myself. And if it happens, it happens. I'm thankful and grateful to be part of this organization. I know that so far I let them down. I haven't do what I'm supposed to do, but I'm grateful to be here.
Freddie, have you had a conversation with anyone from the organization, front office, anyone saying that, hey, we're going to trade you?
No.
Do you sort of expect that it's coming just given your contract situation now? as a pending free agent?
Like I said, I understand the business part, and I understand how it works, but I cannot control that. I just have to wait and come back here tomorrow and the next days and just do my best, keep working hard, and just keep myself healthy.
Freddie, you came in here in the spring with such high expectations for yourself both and the team. Yeah. How strange is it to be in this position now where we're talking to you about being traded at this point?
I know that you or people probably tired of listening to me saying the same thing, that I'm just, but it's a way to get out of this. Like, I think myself, I just come here and try my best every day to stay healthy, like I said, and give my best every 5 days. And I know it hasn't been that way. But like I just answering your question is, we haven't done what we're expected to do in general, especially, but I speak about myself. I know that I can be way better than this. I still believe in myself. I am born to be a winner, not a loser. And I think that I have a lot in me, a lot to show. And I know that it can change because I still have time to make it change, to make it better.